some eye yoga. This enlivens the brain, strengthens the eye muscles, and vitalizes the liver meridian. Keep the head still and begin to look left and right, left and right. Stretch your eyes all the way to the sides, back and forth, and relax to the center. Now move the eyes up and down, up and down. Keep your head as still as you can, moving without too much strain. And then come back to the center. Close the eyes for a moment. In traditional Chinese medicine, the liver is the seat of the soul and expresses itself through your eyes. The strength and flexibility of our eyes affects our vision and ability to see new perspectives. Now open your eyes and move them in a circle all the way around. And notice any places where the eyes may skip spots. Relax. And then do it again in the same direction, rolling the eyes all the way around, but this time smooth out any areas that you skipped. Just like a paintbrush, go back and forth over those hidden areas, and then circle again nice and smooth. Now close the eyes and relax. Notice any subtle activity going on in your brain. The eyes are an extension of the brain, so this is a great way to activate the brain. Let's circle the eyes in the other direction. Notice if you skip any spots in this direction. Pause, and then go back and paintbrush over those hidden areas. And then do some more full circles, smoothing it all out. You might notice it's easier to do this time. Nice. Now rub your hands together and cup them over the eyes very lightly and send energy from the hands into the eyes and the brain. Inhale and slowly draw your hands up over the top of your head. Exhale down the back of the neck, and then brush your hands down the center of the neck like you're a cat, smoothing out the chi. Backs of the hands face each other and guide the chi down to the lower abdomen, and circle the hands over your lower dantian, circling smaller and smaller. We're centering our energy now, and relax. Hands rest over the lower abdomen. Breathing through the nose. Allow your breath to sink down, down, down into your belly. As you inhale, the abdomen expands. As you exhale, it retracts back towards the spine. Let this happen naturally and effortlessly, allowing each breath to become longer and longer, smoother and smoother. The breath is so slow and relaxed that it's so easy to inhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing in this way. Slow, deep breaths. Relax and open. Deep abdominal breathing oxygenizes the blood, nourishes the liver, and facilitates the flow of qi. We'll be using this Dantian breathing technique throughout our yin practice today. Now we'll move into the first yin posture, wide knee child's pose. Come on to all fours. And if you would like some cushion, you can place blankets on the outside of your knees. Separate the knees wide onto the blankets. Slide your hands forward and draw your buttocks back towards your heels. Come into the pose sensitively, not aggressively. Here we're pulling the tissues in the inner thighs and groin. So once you feel a nice pull there, you have found your pose. Feel free to make any subtle adjustment to get comfortable, placing a block underneath the chest. Rest your forehead on a folded blanket, or you can use your forearms to hold yourself up. To come into full frog pose, separate your feet as wide as your knees. If that's too much, you can keep the feet together in a wide knee child's pose. If your shoulders are tight, go ahead and spread the arms further apart. The hips can move in line with the knees for a deeper stretch. If you begin to slide forward, tuck the tailbone slightly to take the compression out of your lower back and put the stretch back into your groin. This first stage is all about finding your appropriate depth in the position. In a yin practice, there is no need to push into your maximum range of motion to stimulate or feel your chi. It's even better to back off here and move to 70% of your capacity. This cultivates the principle of effortless effort. Rather than use muscular force or mental force, we give the body time to open up effortlessly. So find your edge at 70% capacity, then become still and simply observe nature. Observe your internal power moving within you. As our connective tissues begin to awaken, we can guide our attention to the subtle body through the breath. So bring your attention to the breath now and gently begin Dantian breathing into the lower abdomen. If you like to use a subtle Ujjayi breath, the ocean sound breath, you can do so. Begin to slow the breath down to a count of 5 on your own time. There's no rush. Slowing down the breath soothes the nervous system. The breath becomes long, smooth, and even. Now for this last minute, just let everything go. Let go of all thoughts. Let go of the breath. Let go of all tensions. Let go of all thoughts and simply observe. Remove any props. Inhale and raise your hips away from the earth. Slide onto your belly and gently bring your legs together. Rest your head on your hands to one side and notice the sensations in your body, especially the hips and groin area. This is where the liver These moments of rest after a yin pose are called a rebound effect and can bring a sense of contentment and inner peace. Now we will transform into a Sphinx, the posture of life force energy. Clasp your elbows with opposite hands to measure shoulder width apart, then open your arms up. The elbows can be positioned about an inch in front of the shoulders. If this compression is too intense for your lower back, you can move the elbows forward more. The feet can be spread hip width apart or wider. Allow yourself to relax upright without slumping in your shoulders. Here the focus is on the spine and the lower back, as we are stimulating the kidneys, adrenal glands, as well as the bladder meridian. The kidneys nourish the liver. They are considered the energy batteries of our body, the storehouse of our vitality. By stimulating the kidneys at the beginning of our practice, we can give the liver support for the rest of our sequence. Feel the contact of your pelvis and pubic bone on the floor. Feel the weight of your sacrum sinking down into Mother Earth. Root yourself into the earth. With each breath, allow the belly, hips, and buttocks to relax and melt as the lower back, your door of life, opens up to the sky gently like a flower. If this is too intense, we can engage the muscles in your buttocks and legs to relieve pressure on the lower back. When doing Sphinx pose, the intention is to compress the pubic bladder meridian and the joints of the spine, just enough to stimulate the flow of chi without strain. This takes time and patience. It is not done